Ernie, Michael, I have your precious doll. Right now she's alive and unharmed, but come noon tomorrow, that might change. I want you to give me $100 million in unmarked bills, or you'll be getting her back in pieces.
Welcome to the View.
Welcome back. Welcome to the View.
Lovegun.
We don't know where we are at this point.
Well, I know. We're at Lovegun. So, we've got another action-packed episode. Packed with action.
We decided to have a fabulous creature of the night join us.
Yeah.
Whose name is Johnny Scuotto.
Yeah. And he's going to come up right now. Where's Johnny? There comes Johnny.
So, we love your style, and we just wanted to talk to you a little bit about your style, and how do you define it?
I don't really know. I mean, I guess style has always kind of been a thing for me, a way of like not conforming. Social aspects. I don't know. It's kind of all over the place.
To me, it reminds me of David Bowie or glam rock.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, I like Bowie. I'm
There's definitely a David Bowie glam rock thing, but there's a Rocky Horror thing going on, and Gothic. I like it's kind of like an aesthetic sampling, like a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and I'm making your own look, which I really like.
Yeah, it's kind of gets kind of schizophrenic a little bit, you know, a little crazy.
So Johnny has a band, and I want him to tell us a little bit about it.
Well, the band I guess started a year ago.
Tell us the name of it.
It's called One Prayer, One Sin. It consists of violin player, saxophone, no guitar. We didn't really want to have guitar in the band. Drums. We want to add conga players, synthesizer. I guess there's no real influence to the band. I mean, we don't really go into the studio and necessarily have anything to draw from. We just go in there with an empty mind and pretty much see what happens from there.
So it kind of sounds like the show, like the Pew. We just come in with an empty mind and then like go on stage and see what happens.
And then you leave with an emptier mind. Do you get lots of sex and drugs being in this type of band? Because it looks like a sexy and druggy type of sound.
It always leads to sex and drugs.
I guess sex, not drugs.
How easy is it? Like, are you the lead singer?
I'm the singer, yeah.
Okay, so you get a lot of sex.
But I don't really go by that, like, you know, pretty cliche, like rock and roll bullshit lifestyle. I think it's totally ridiculous.
Really?
Really? Well, what's ridiculous about it? I mean, actually, what's not ridiculous about it? But really, what's ridiculous?
Well, I mean, there's a lot of people like sheep's and wolves clothing. You know what I mean? A lot of people wear certain things. They don't walk the walk and they don't talk the talk. You know what I mean? It's kind of like they
like Nickelback. I mean, well, really.
Or just like Brooklyn in general. You know?
I don't know. I mean, I think it's pretty authentic and different. I think it's as authentic as you're going to get anymore.
Maybe as you're going to get. I don't know. You know,
yeah.
It's kind of,
I mean, it's kind of hard to be. It's kind of hard now with the internet and everything. You can't keep anything a secret. There's no, you know. So it's what there is. You know.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Do you live in New York City?
I'm from New York City.
Okay, what part of it do you live in?
I live like 2 blocks away from here.
Ah, Brooklyn, Williamsburg.
Williamsburg, yeah. Yeah, I think it's a nice neighborhood. You know what I mean? It's quiet where I live. Could be boring at times, but you know.
Do you feel people hate you because you're fabulous walking down the street and that you're ruining their neighborhood?
I mean, I'm from this neighborhood. I've been ruining it probably longer than some of the people that have been living around.
Okay. Right on. Yeah, I was ruining it in the 80s, but it's much more ruined now.
Well, it's definitely more ruined now, for sure.
All right. Well, we're not going to ruin the neighborhood anymore. We're going to go to break, and then we're going to come back
with another guest.
With another guest.
Professor is here.
Thank you, Johnny.
Thank you.
And now a word from our sponsor.
welcome back.
Welcome back to the pew.
We have another guest.
Another fabulous guest brought by Stephen Lewis, and she's an actress, and she's somewhere around
She's
here.
gorgeous and
she's
shiny.
gorgeous and shiny and glittery, and she's coming for down. She's Dani Baum.
Dani Baum, come on up. They're scared.
No, she can't. Okay,
I don't think I can climb up on
Okay.
this podium in this dress.
All right.
but she's gonna stand with the light right in her face, so that the cameras can see how beautiful she is. All right.
So what do you do? Tell us about your acting.
The first thing I would like to say is that I'm very comfortable between Michael Alig's legs.
Very warm.
It is
It's
warm.
a warm, wet place.
It's seasoned. Okay, well, hello everyone. You all look beautiful tonight.
You do too. We love your outfit.
Thank you.
Was it beaded by slaves in India?
No, this dress actually, it's an interesting story. I found it on Long Island, where my father lives, in a very Jewish town called Great Neck. There was one cool vintage store. It is now out of business because people in Great Neck suck and didn't shop at it, so it closed. But I found it, and it's made by Naeem Khan before he had his own label. So if you guys don't know who he is, he hand sewed all the dresses in Dreamgirls.
Well, you know, that's always the issue with these stores, is that everybody wants them to stay around, but nobody will shop there. They complain about it and then they go to Walmart, you know?
I never shop at Walmart. I'm very much against it. I also am very proud to say that I have officially boycotted Starbucks. I have not had Starbucks in over 1 year,
What's the reason for that?
and I used to be a Gold Star member
But
too.
they're fair trade. Aren't they fair trade?
According to Willie Nelson,
I've seen some fair trade in the bathroom tonight.
according to Willie Nelson, they are using, and this may not be 100% true, but according to Willie, thank you, Michael, for holding
We'll
me
report
so
it as
tenderly.
fact. We'll report it as fact anyway.
No, according to Willie Nelson, they are now using genetically modified coffee beans, and I do not support genetically modified food. I'm not saying that it will kill you, but I am saying that until we have sufficient research about genetically modified food, that we shouldn't use ourselves as the guinea pigs, you know what I mean?
No, she don't go for GMO.
Just say no to GMOs. Speaking of organic foods, Michael and Ernie, I brought you a present.
Uh-oh. Is it legal?
It's legal, and I made it myself. Let me get it for you.
Okay.
Well, at least somebody brought us a present. Thank you.
Oh my God, it looks really delicious. What is it?
They're cookies.
I made these. They are dark chocolate
Oh my God.
oatmeal cookies that I made in my own kitchen in Harlem. Baked with love.
They look delicious.
I gave each of them 3, so there's a total of 6, which means that if they want to share, there are 4.
There's only one in mine, and there's only one in Ernie's too.
Yeah, only one in mine.
Wants a cookie. This man with the devil horn wants a cookie.
Honestly, you have to show.
Okay, so what are we here to really talk about? Are we here to talk about GMOs and cookies, or?
No, what kind of acting do you do? Are you stage or screen?
I do both. Initially, when I first started acting, I was very, very interested in film because I like how you can do things multiple ways. You can do it again. You can manipulate it. Lights, sound, music. And then I did a play, and I was like, holy shit, this is the most amazing feeling in the entire world. The energy of all the people live. Nothing can replace that.
Tell us about your Cupcake short film.
All right, I made a short film. It's called Cupcakes. You can watch it on Vimeo.
I've seen it 3 times.
Michael watched it 3 times, and he says he doesn't get it. I think it's extremely straightforward.
Look, maybe that's it. It's too straightforward. I'm looking for something else.
I think it's very straightforward. So yeah, it would be vimeo.com/my name, Dani Baum, /cupcakes. So you can all watch it and tell me if you get it or not.
Can we put a link on the Twitter and Facebook?
Of course you can link it. I would love that, Michael. Thank you.
Well, then we're going to put a link on the Twitter, on the Pew Twitter and Facebook, and there'll be a thing on the screen.
Cupcakes. Cupcakes for all.
That sounds wonderful. Do we have any additional thoughts?
No, that's it. Thank you very much.
I have an additional thought about these cookies. Are delicious. Thank you.
Dani Baum, everybody. Thank you for coming.
Bye.
Thank you for having me.
See you next time.
Bye.